Hey everybody, once again, this is Brian Fagioli with BetaNews.com, and I just got my PS4, and hopefully I don't regret this, but I'm going to crack it open and upgrade the hard drive. I have this 1 terabyte Toshiba drive that I ripped out of a enclosure. It was a USB 3.0 drive. Okay. This cover comes off, just slides right off the side. And then, as you can see, there's the hard drive inside. Now, I believe from what I read, only this one screw has to come out. And I only have a flathead screwdriver, not a Phillips, so hopefully I don't strip anything. Let's see. Okay, there we go. It's coming loose. I hate opening up and tinkering a $400 console that I just got today, but now that screw came out. Okay, this is pretty easy. So here's the drive that's inside the PlayStation 4. It's an HGST 5400 RPM 500 gigabyte drive. Not the best in the world. You know, and I have this Toshiba, and it doesn't say if it's a 7200 RPM. I was hoping that it was. I don't see that mentioned at all. Now, everything looks like it should line up. The drive is a little bit thick. If you guys can see, there's the drive. And this one's a little bit thicker. The connectors are the same. I've read that it has to be a certain... It looks like it should slide in. I think it's going to be fine. So, let's go ahead and get started here. I'm going to remove these screws so I can get the drive out. One screw. And I'm sure a YouTube video of me unscrewing things is really riveting, but that's what it is. And this drive will not go to waste. I'll just put this drive in that same enclosure. I'll just mount it in my desktop on a, in some kind of a screw or some screw hole somewhere. So there's the 500 gig drive. That is going away. And in its place, I'm now going to screw in this Toshiba drive. So slide this in. And it seems pretty painless. Okay, one screw back in. It's a really nice design by Sony, I have to say, as far as upgrading this drive. You know, people knock the Xbox One for not, supporting upgrading the internal hard drive, but I don't hate, because I believe the fact that you can upgrade... Am I getting on my finger? Some kind of like white dust inside this thing. I think you can, if I recall correctly, the Xbox One, you can use a USB hard drive, which I don't hate. I mean, it's not nice to have another drive connected. I have another box in your living room, let's say. But, okay. One more screw. Again, I apologize if this video is boring, but it is what it is. This is the process. Whoa. And Murphy's Law, the last screw is always the problem. Okay. Okay. Nice and easy. Okay, so now the Toshiba 1 gigabyte drive, I keep saying gigabyte, 1 terabyte drive, I don't know what's wrong with me today. The 1 terabyte Toshiba drive is now in the enclosure for the PlayStation 4. I'm going to slide it in and pray that it fits. It does. Oh, maybe, well, does it? Yeah. Okay. I think it's in. You can't see the connector, you know, because it's hidden back there. Alright, I'll just hope for the best. Now this one screw goes back. And I wanted to show off this screw, believe it or not, if I can. There we go. If you look at the screw, you can see it has the PlayStation, you know, X, square, triangle, circle. You know, it's the little things that sometimes show that a company cares about its product. You know, they didn't have to do that. They could have just put a regular screw there, and I'm sure that cost them extra money to have the symbols imprinted. So it's I appreciate it. I think it's cool. Okay, so the 1 terabyte drive is now in, and this should just snap back in somehow. Okay. So I have now upgraded my PlayStation 4 with a 1 terabyte drive, and I will repurpose this 500 gigabyte drive in some other aspect. Who knows what I'll do with it. Maybe save it as a backup. I don't really need the extra storage. So there we go. Now the next step, we're not done yet. I mean, I'm done as far as this video, but the next step is to download a file from Sony, which then goes on the flash drive, because I just put in an empty hard drive. So, you know, there's no OS on there. So, you know, where's the software come from? I have to put it on a flash drive, and then from there, the flash drive will install the update to the PlayStation 4, including the OS. So once again, Brian Fagioli with BetaNews.com with a video showing how to upgrade the hard drive in a PlayStation 4. And once again, keep checking BetaNews.com for all kinds of tech news, and keep checking especially for the first impressions write-up and review of the PlayStation 4 coming this weekend. Alright, thank you so much. You have a great day. Thank you for watching. Brian Fagioli, BetaNews.com. See you later.